The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yahanna, presents the Big 5-0. The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown.
But I'm here to tell you one thing. Whatsoever rank you got, you better go out, man, and do the will of the Most High like it has never been done before. And see the next brother that's on the line.
The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown. Shalom.
You'll learn how to be a homosexual. You'll learn how to be a lesbian, a junkie, an abuser, an extortioner, all out of church. That's what you're going to learn. You know what I'm saying? Once again, with Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge since 1969, we've been teaching the truth to blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians since 1969 at 1 West 125th Street. And like the brother said, I just want to say it again. 3428 Eastern Avenue is the new school, okay? So with that, let's go to Proverbs 26. Proverbs 26 and 24. We're going to talk about the damn white man a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like people like Donald Trump, you know what I'm saying? People like Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton. We're talking about them, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about those kind of people that smile in your face but mean something else. Like Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, you know, all them Democrats that the church tell you to go vote for, you know what I'm saying? They all damn evil, they all damn wicked. They nothing no different than Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, all of them are nothing like are like Donald Trump. The only thing is they smile in your face. At least Donald Trump, he tell you what it is. You know what I'm saying? So let's get Proverbs 26 and verse 24.
He that hateth disassembleth.
See that? It say he that hateth disassembles. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump has disassembled your brothers, the Latinos, right? Disassembled your brothers and sisters, even in the ghettos, in the black community, and the Native American Indian community. Why? Because he hate you. You understand? We just don't understand that because of the Christian church. We can't grasp that reality because of Christianity. We don't want to look at the white man for what he really is. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's why it's hard to see that if we're in church, if we're looking and worshiping the white Jesus and all that. Really, really deep down inside, the white man has always hated us. You understand? Always. And that's not going to ever stop. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
And layeth up deceit within him.
What?
Layeth up deceit within him.
Understand? That's why we call the white man the devil, because he deceives us, deceives us or lies to us. You understand? He tells us he's gonna help, right? Black people, like for instance, Donald Trump said, look to black people, right? Y'all remember the speech, right? He said, black people, look at your life. It's already jammed up. What else you got to lose? What do you got to lose? Trust in me. That's deceitful. That's a damn lie. Trust in me. So, let me see. How long have black people been trusting white people? Since forever. Since forever. Especially when we went up in the church. We learned to trust them more. Only to end up where? In jail. Only to end up where? On drugs. Only to end up where? In the private prison system, making clothes for what's that company? McDonald's, right? Making clothes for Pink. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. They did that also to the Latinos. When Donald Trump came and talked about immigration, right? Talked about immigration, he ended up separating, disassembled Latino families. And he's been doing it ever since. He did it, and he's still doing it. You know what I'm saying? Deceit is in his heart, man. Read.
When he speaketh fair,
meaning he used good words. That's what it means to speak fair, meaning you can speak beautiful words. When he's speaking fair,
believe him not.
What did God say?
Believe him not.
But the church say we should love everybody, right? The church say we should all get along, right? That's what the church teaching us, right? The church teaching us to love and get along with everybody. And then a white man could come down to your church and offer you all kinds of things. And because you're following the wicked leader, you're going to believe whatever come out the white man's mouth. But God said what?
Believe him not.
Believe him. Don't believe him. Let's get some more. Let's go to the 25th verse. Oh, excuse me. Keep reading. Salaki.
For there are 7 abominations in his heart.
See that? We got to understand. Don't believe the white man, because there are 7 abominations in his heart. Like the white man is always plotting against us. The white man is always trying to find many ways, from 1,000 ways from Sunday on how to kill black people. He set up Planned Parenthood in our neighborhoods. He put drugs in our neighborhoods. He took the man out the household within our neighborhoods. The sisters end up being singled within our neighborhoods. They end up swinging on poles within our neighborhoods. Young brothers grow up effeminate more than a little bit in our neighborhoods. Because we went ahead and listened to this damn white man thinking he was going to do something great, and it destroyed us. You understand? He said he had 7 abominations in him. All right, let's go and let's see where we at. Proverbs 26 and 26. All right.
Whose hatred is covered by deceit.
And guess what? That's the way it is with these white people, whose hatred is covered by deceit. They take, in other words, they don't show you your love outright. Good thing now we're seeing Donald Trump and people like him actually showing their hatred towards us. Actually doing that. But for a lot of them liberals, right, that say, you know, we should not all listen to Donald Trump because I'm not like that. How many times I'm tired of hearing white people say that? Well, we're not like Donald Trump. Yes, you are like Donald Trump. The only thing is that you're not showing it outright and out forth. You are like Donald Trump. You hate black people. You know what I'm saying? You wish death to us. You know what I'm saying? If that's not true, then why the hell your people keep hurting our people? Why the hell your people is still sending our people to jail? Why the hell your people is causing more chaos in our neighborhoods? Why the hell your people is forcing our people to leave our neighborhoods so you can build up on top of us? It's apparent. It's apparent. Read.
His wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation.
Guess what? Guess what? Eventually, his wickedness is going to be shown in front of the whole congregation, in front of everybody. You understand? And guess what? We can also apply this scripture to the pastor, to the reverends. You know what I'm saying? Just like, for example, Martin Luther King was one of them. Martin Luther King said what? I had a dream that little black boys and little white girls were holding hands. But what happened later on? That what he was really showing, what was shown later on is he had a lust white woman. His wickedness was shown forth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me give you another example. They put the Planned Parenthood clinic in the black neighborhood, in the Latino neighborhood, right? And what do they offer in those clinics? Besides abortion. Free cancer screening, right? AIDS screening, right? They do all these services, but their bottom line plot is to kill us. They offer you services if you need WIC, right? If you need medical attention, if you need prenatal care, you can get out of Planned Parenthood. And I'm gonna tell you, I know that because I went through that one time, not knowing better. You know what I'm saying? Didn't kill a child, but I didn't know better. And they offer you prenatal care if your woman is pregnant, right? But every time we went for a visit, the doctor offered up, well, do you want to abort the child, you know, because life might be hard for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, sometimes things don't work out. Would you like to abort the child? With every visit, it was offering to kill my child. I kept my child. I kept my child. Because like something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're supposed to be giving prenatal care, but then every week, every time I went for a visit, you offering to kill my child in a nice way. In a nice way. You see how his wickedness show forth? Read. Oh, it's like, hold there. Let's go to Psalms 55 and 20. 55 and 21, actually. 55 and 21. You know what I'm saying? We can apply that in historical, right? The verse I just read before in Proverbs 26 and 26, right? When it say, whose hatred is covered by deceit, right? I'm gonna run that down before we read this, right? Let me show you something. White man came over, right? When he landed in the Caribbean, right? And came friendly, right? He came friendly. We offer them gifts. They offer us a little something too, right? They offer us a little token of, what's the word I want to use? A token of friendship. But in their mind, there was another thing going on in their brain. Eventually it came out. Their wickedness was shown forth. But they had what they've always done, which was a plan. And that plan was to kill as many Tainos as they could find. Right? As many of us as they can find. Why? Because when they landed in a place like Puerto Rico, they ain't naming Puerto Rico just because. There was a reason why it was called Puerto Rico. When they landed in a place like that, and they looked down, they saw this yellow shiny stone everywhere. Right. And these red stones everywhere. And anything that sparkled and glittered, everywhere. And the greedy bastard that he is, didn't want to just make a trade deal with us. No, that was too little for his mentality. He wanted everything. Let me give you a modern day proof. He's saying the president of Venezuela, Maduro, right? He's talking trash about Maduro, right? The president of Venezuela. He's a no good leader. He's starving the people, this, that, and the third. But what does Venezuela have? Oil, right? So he don't want to really do trades with Maduro. Instead, he want to go kill Maduro and kill everybody that follows him to steal the oil and to put that puppet, Guaido, in place. That's his MO. He covers hatred with deceit, is what the scriptures say. But his wickedness shall be showed before the whole congregation. You know it's like that because that's the same thing that he did to, and who cares about the Arabs? But he did that to Saddam Hussein. He told everybody in America that they have weapons of mass destruction. He told that to the whole planet Earth. Well, Saddam has weapons of mass destruction and kept pushing it through CNN, through Fox, through ABC, NBC, CNBC. If it was broadcasted on news, it was shown in between your favorite show constantly, just to give him justification to go over to Iraq and steal the oil. He did the same thing in 1492. To your brothers, the Puerto Ricans, to your brothers, the Dominicans, to your brothers, the Cubans.
Right.
You understand, black man? And guess what he did? He also did it in the black community.
He sure did.
And guess what? You see B more? This is the effect of it. Right? He hates you, right? He covers hate with deceit, but his wickedness is showing forth. Now, be the Most High Christ, the ISUPK, we know how to bring that out and bring it to you so that way you can see the reality of what we're dealing with. Now, in the church, they also cover their wickedness with deceit by telling us God loves everybody, by singing a song and prayer. Let's go to Sundays, what's it, prayer class, right? Bible studies courses, right? That's all nice and wonderful until you see really that guy that runs the choir wants to molest your boy.
That's right.
Mrs. Reverend Pastor is a lesbian trying to get your daughters. You know what I'm saying? If that's a damn lie, well, God showed us in the form of Eddie Long. In the form of Eddie Long, it was found out his wickedness before the whole congregation, in that he molested 5 boys. See how God worked? See that? And look at that, that's right. Water. And guess what? One of those boys, they got, yes. You see that? That's America for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're going right here. We're going to, what I asked for? Proverbs 55 and 21. Salakia. What? Psalms 55 and 21.
The words of his mouth.
Tell him where you at first.
Psalms 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Now, this is talking about our enemy. Black man, time to wake up, black man. Pay attention. The white man is the devil.
That's right.
He's your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Let's wake up and let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Enough sleeping. The white man is your enemy. And God always told us this about our enemy. Read it again.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Words of his mouth were smoother than butter. You understand? Meaning he has a slick way of talking to people. When he go around like for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. Y'all remember when Hillary Clinton was running for office, right? And what did she was being interviewed by Charlamagne the God, right? Y'all remember this? Y'all seen that? She at the table with Charlamagne the God. What does she have in her purse? Let's see if y'all was paying attention.
A hot sauce.
Hot sauce. And what he said to her? Oh, you got hot sauce? And she's slick. She said, I always carry my hot sauce just in case. Like really? No, you don't. But it sounded slick. It sounded smooth, right? You know what I'm saying? Why? Because she wanted to, at that second, associate herself that she down for the black cause. Just like who? Where did she learn that from? From her devil husband, Bill Clinton. You know what I'm saying? Remember Bill Clinton? Y'all remember Bill Clinton, right? He went up in there, he went on a say new hall and got on that side saying, black people, yeah. He's the whitest black man I know. But guess what? We've been dope with that. We've been dope with that foolishness. Read it again.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
I told us that the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Now if we go historically, back into the days of when America wasn't yet established, right? It was working on it. It was only what? Pre-13 colonies, right? Landed right here, came to America, and our brothers, the Native American Indians, greeted him also. Just like the Tainos greeted them, just like the Siboneyes greeted them. The Caribbean Indians didn't really do it. Caribbean Indians were a rough tribe in Israel, but he came over here in America, and our brothers showed him love, showed him kindness, because it's in our nature. You know what I'm saying? Black people, when I say black people, it's all these people here. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Black people. We built in with an empathetic heart, a caring heart. It's built in by nature to us, you know what I'm saying? Well, came over here, and the brother said, how? The white man said, pow. You understand? The brother was like, how? He said, pow, and took the land. You know what I'm saying? Before he pulled that trigger, though, he was like, how you doing? Oh, we can't get through this winter. Our brothers showed him how to survive the winter, showed him how to farm. And while our brothers are showing him how to farm, how to survive winters, he was thinking in his mind something. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Read.
But war was in his heart.
You see that? Oh, help me. I'm a kind person. In my mind, I'm thinking about, okay, I see how it is. I got to kill you to take this. That's how a white man thinks all the time. All the time. You know what I'm saying? Equal opportunity is another slick phrase that we hear all the time. How many of us have always heard that? Equal opportunity, right? That's a slick word. What it is that they'll allow you to fill the application out. But at the end of the day, you're not going to get hired because you're black. Because we don't want a stinking spick up in our organization. Instead, let the spicks cut your grass and pick your lettuce. You know what I'm saying? Let that beaner wash your car and dry it. You know what I'm saying? Let the niggas just go and build our buildings. You know what I'm saying? Let them do the security jobs and flip burgers at McDonald's. That's all they want. They want out of you, black man, for you to remain a good and loyal slave. Now, I know that's hard for in 2019 to hear that, but you are a slave. We are slaves to the white man. And that's not fantasy. That's real.
Right.
At least you know, when you hear us right here, we don't come out with slick, smooth words like butter. We speak out like it's sandpaper rubbing on your neck.
Right.
Like sandpaper rubbing on your elbow. Keeping it real with you like that. Read.
His words were softer than oil.
Kind words. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Tonto. It's okay. I know I killed your wife, but it's okay. I'm not going to do it to you. I'm not going to do it to you, Julio. I ain't going to do that to you. Read.
Yet were they drawn swords.
Yet were they drawn swords, and guess what? That's still going on today. White men tell you one thing, but implement some type of regulation, it definitely helps them kill us. How you gonna go into the black neighborhood and allow these other races to come up into our neighborhood and set up smoke shops and set up wig shops and mobile stores, cell phone shops and all this, check cashing place and all this, all up in together? All these businesses should be black owned in B-More. All of them, every last one of them. The black money should be circulating back and forth here 20 to 50 times before it leave out. It should be there. You know what I'm saying? We should have had the capabilities financially to create an infrastructure that will put us on the world stage. But here's the thing, that was attempted. And what did the white man do? It said, what was in his heart? What was, after he said this, read that last part.
Yet were they drawn swords.
Were they drawn swords. He thought of a plot, of a way to knock us off that path to financial freedom in America, to keep it among black people. You can look at the history. Black Wall Street, right? Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? They had Rosewood. Y'all remember Rosewood, right? There were many cities in America that black people were obligated to rely on other black people. You understand? Now, because of Martin Luther King, we don't obligate ourselves to support each other. Instead, we give everything to them. And guess what? Our religious leaders, our political leaders, keep that going. They should have been the first one to say, hell no. That ain't happening. We seen what y'all did to Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? That should have been like that, right? Our leaders should have said, look what you guys did to our people in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in Rosewood. Look what you people, you ain't gonna do that around my people in our communities. We already know you're dangerous devils. We already know you're a bunch of monsters. We're not gonna associate ourselves with you. You know what I'm saying? The Chinese look at the white man for like what he is. Chinese man is a communist and hates America. You know what I'm saying? Hate white people. Yet, they have Chinatowns everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? The white man hated them on them too, but not like how they did to us. You know what I'm saying? It was far worse with us. Way far worse with us. You know what I'm saying?
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under commanding General Yahanna presents the Big 5-0. The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown.
But I'm here better go out, man, and do the will of the Most High like it has never been done before, and sing the next brother God that's on your heart. Put your shalom!
The 50th annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown. Shalom.